Can NFT projects make you money? Do birds fly? Is my name lazy? Yes. And I'm here to show you how to make money with NFTs. Serving it right up with project number 1. None other than space robots under the Generous Robots DAO. Now this is an actual financial solution. Generous Robots DAO is a completely different animal. So the first project was Generous Robots DAO, and that was a success. But people didn't so much like the artwork. I think the artwork is dope. So they released the second project called Space Robots, which had upgraded art. Gear is their native currency. I believe last time I checked, gear was at 80 cents per, and the legendary space robots are earning 40 gear per day. That's like 20 bucks a day for holding an NFT project. If you don't know much about financial instruments yourself, or really just don't want to do the nitty-gritty research of how these instruments work, I've got a perfect project for you. At number 2, Kings of the Street. Branding has become more important than ever in the NFT space. The artwork is dope, but more importantly, the branding is fire. They actually know what they're doing. Having a competent team is the number one thing that motivates me to buy an NFT project. If the team is not competent, I am staying so far away, I couldn't even touch it with an 11.5-foot pole, Mr. Grinch. They also aim to build a brand that releases streetwear, and we all know streetwear is doing fairly well. It's kinda trendy right now. And if you've seen my recent video about how to start building your brand now, you will know that I am all about the hustle and motivation. Kings of the Street's roadmap, it says hustle about 5,700 times. Hype is an important ingredient in any startup company. It's no different here in the NFT space. So I'm bringing you project number 3, Zenjin Viperz. They look a lot like Boryoku dragons, so I am excited about that. They are super hyped. The community is super fun. It seems like everybody in there doesn't really even care about the outcome of the project more than they care about having fun. That is a bullish sign. Zenjin Viperz is also doing something that I haven't really seen done properly in the Solana NFT space yet, dividing their community into factions. That will lay the framework for a competitive environment, and competition is what drives growth. The desire to become better than your opponents drives the creation and innovation of so many things. That is very smart on Zenjin Viperz side. Their main utility is to release a gamified battle system, which is high risk. So in my imagination, that means like a pink slips of NFTs. Y'all remember that racing show that if the one car won, he gets the other car? It seems like they're doing that with NFTs. So if your NFT wins, you get the other NFT. Someone is losing, someone is winning. That builds competition, which builds winners. Speaking of success, we have an NFT project that wants to build up other projects, wants to help other people be successful. Number 4, we have Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark will have this collective wallet filled with money that will be divvied out to projects that we as a community vote on. Much like a Shark Tank, this is another environment that will breed many strong people. When I'm looking into a community, I'm looking at, is this community gonna enable people to realize their potential so that they can build on the skills that they already have, or is it not? And that will build all around gratitude within the community because everybody has an incentive to see their peers succeed. Noah's Ark will be divvying out profits from the successful projects that they invested in to the Noah's Ark holders. This project, if executed correctly, will see the moon. If you enjoy the Betterment News channel delivering Solana NFT news to you in an easy to digest form, scroll down and smash that like button for me. This next project I'm bringing you, if they do not sell out and pump to the moon, I will quit life. I promise. I've already said I'll quit NFTs if this doesn't happen, but I will legitimately quit life. This is number 5, none other than Suteki. If you can't tell by my face, I am super excited about this brand / NFT project because they are so much more than an NFT project. They are an anime / manga production studio. With the fire profile picture artwork of Suteki, the ambition of the team, this team is filled with hungry people. I talk about being hungry because you have to want it to succeed at anything you do. It's not just freely given. And I truly believe that the team behind Suteki sees that and that they are hungry, man. They want it. The brand power is super powerful. It's something that I can connect with myself, so I know that means that many other people can connect with it. Their merchandise that they're sneak peeking so far, I would enjoy to rock it in public places, which is a lot to say because a lot of these projects, man, their merch looks shitty. Gonna be straight up with you, I wouldn't rock their shit at all. Probably the coolest thing about Suteki is that when I'm rocking their merch and rocking their collection as my profile picture, I will be able to make decisions in the decentralized autonomous organization for Suteki that impact the outcome of the anime. Like, what if Naruto was created by a community rather than a few writers? Would it be dramatically better or would it be worse? I'm excited to find out the answer to these questions. We're coming in hot with number 6, Dead Rejects. This is a community of builders if I've ever seen one. It seems like everybody in this ecosystem has an IQ level of infinite. If you want alpha, that's the place to go. If you want stock market news, that's the place to go. If you want any kind of information, Dead Rejects seem to be able to pull it out of thin air. But why am I telling you about this project? Because they have executed everything perfectly so far. That leads me to believe that the team is more than capable of executing all future plans in an efficient way that will bring us to Touch Moon. The main thing that's got me focused on Dead Rejects is their plans for fractionalization. It is the process of taking one NFT and breaking it into multiple parts so that people can get easily involved with this project, which will make it more accessible to people with less funds than others. In turn, will provide more liquidity to Dead Rejects' disposal. This is an overall good thing for the project. They already showed sneak peeks of what the Dead Rejects fractions will look like, and they were pretty smart as they made it an entirely different NFT in and of itself. Fractionalization is specifically good for blue chip projects, much like number 7. DeGods is at a point where they are pretty much untouchable by retail investors. They are a project that is looked into by big investors. DeGods was one of the first NFT projects to release transformative NFTs. There were the original DeGods, and once you earned enough dust, you could upgrade your DeGod into a dead god, which is a whole transformation of the original NFT. People totally wanted to make it their profile picture much more than a regular DeGod. So what's this dust token all about? A cryptocurrency that actually has real life utility. DeGods has a raffle/auction house called Duppies. Duppies is a smash hit as they get all these whitelists and NFTs that people actually want. People actually want to spend money on, and they raffle and auction them using dust as payment. It's pretty genius. DeGods pretty much leads the meta in Solana. To lead anything, you have to do things that other people just wouldn't do. What did DeGods do? They bought a freaking basketball team. And really, what better way to generate income for the DeGods DAO than to buy a basketball team, which you could charge dust for the tickets. Since we're talking about Dead Gods, it would only be right to tell you that they are coming out with a second standalone project called Duppies, and the branding behind this is excellent, let me tell you. The only thing is, mint price is 375 dust, and that equals out to a value of 1,300 USD right now. Now the mint is high. We all seen Dead Gods, and they are at a floor price of like 32, I don't know, 322 Sol. It's freaking crazy, but it's awesome. I really love this project, and I would really like to get into Duppies if I have the chance. I'm always telling you about projects that I love, projects that I'm investing in, but so rarely do I ever tell you about the projects that I am staying away from. With the current meta of Solana and the current bot tax that's going on, it's becoming harder and harder to get a good bot for minting or sniping. Even Soul Rarity Rare Keys has seen a drop, and that's because it's becoming harder and harder to make a workaround the bot tax. Nobody wants to waste all of their money on the bot tax and maybe not even mint a project. It's becoming too risky to use these bots, so I'm staying out of that game. By now, you should be just a little bit better equipped to handle the NFT marketplace. While none of this is financial advice, I am not a financial advisor. I do stay in the NFT space pretty much all day, every day. Thank you for watching Betterment News Channel. I'm your host, Lazy, and I solemnly swear to keep bringing you the NFT news to keep you on the moon. Thank you guys. I love you.